First, though, it's Jimmy Garcia. He's the king of the pop-up restaurant, so with that in mind, we sent him on a special mission to create a pop-up treat for some hard-working volunteers, all in the name of Tech Santa.
Jimmy Garcia, foodie extraordinaire and king of the pop-up restaurant world. There is no party too big or too small that Jimmy can't work his magic on.
So to me, a pop-up restaurant is creating a restaurant or a dining evening somewhere where you would never normally have a restaurant. So we pretty much cook anywhere. So in here, we've converted the basement of a wine shop into a restaurant for the evening. We've done people's houses before, we've done lifts, we've done fields, we've done, big hairdressers we've done, but that's part of the fun, you know. The biggest numbers I've ever cooked at is probably at a festival, so it was great fun. But then we've also done sit-down dinners for up to 400 as well, which are pretty intense, but all good fun, all part of the game.
Jimmy may be used to cooking for the masses, but today we're giving him a challenge of a different kind. This year, Tech Santa is supporting the Together for Short Lives charity. This organisation provides care and support in a number of ways for families with children who have life-threatening and limiting conditions.
Where's the bucket, Anna?
As a way of thanking them for their time and care, we're throwing a Christmas pop-up lunch for the volunteers at the Demelza Hospice Care for Children in South East London.
Every single day throughout the year, the volunteers give up their time for free to come and support the children. There's lots to do, and that might be from playing with children, the housekeeping, cooking. It would be lovely to say thank you to them and wish them a very happy Christmas.
Accepting the challenge, Jimmy now has to get down to business and meets the hospice's people's manager, Lavinia, to see what he has to work with.
Right, Jimmy, this is our dining room and kitchen area. This is what you've got to work with this afternoon.
Brilliant. And how many people are we cooking for today then?
20 volunteers today,
20
Jimmy.
volunteers. Brilliant. And final question, what time is tea time?
About 4:30.
OK, we better get cracking then.
With 3 hours to go, Jimmy wastes no time and gets acquainted with his new kitchen.
There's a lot to do, so I'm just hoping we can get everything sorted in time and put on a good show for them, because they deserve it.
He's brought a couple of chefs along, but this is a big job, so the hospice's kitchen volunteers are on hand to help. Oh, and there's also the canteen to transform. Let's hope he can turn this around in time.
OK, Bev, I understand you've been roped in to help us for the starter.
I have today.
Right, so we're going to do, for starters, we're going to do a gravlax salmon cured in gin. We're going to do some king prawns. OK, so if you could give me a hand with the avocado cream, is that OK? 3 avocados, 300 grams of creme fraiche, juice of a lemon, bit of salt, bit of pepper, mix it up and we're done.
Time's ticking, and with Bev keeping things on the boil in the kitchen, Jimmy checks on how the transformation is coming along in the dining room.
Right, Nick, how are we looking, mate? All right?
Good. Just,
Where?
Yep, just finishing table settings.
Brilliant. All right, well, if we can get the plates up to the pass in the next half an hour, that's brilliant. Is that all right? I'm going to crack on with the main course in the meantime. All right, see you in a bit.
With Bev still hard at work on the starter, volunteer Doreen joins the kitchen to help with the main.
So we're going to do a slightly alternative Christmas dinner. So we've got 5 slices of pancetta here.
Right.
And then if you get your butcher to just get you a turkey scallop. So it's basically a turkey breast, but sliced into a scallop. Put it in the middle, and then we get some stuffing. We've got cranberries, orange, pork, some breadcrumbs, some sage, some parsley, some rosemary, and some onions and some garlic. All right? Across here. I'm just going to wrap them, OK? So first of all, I'll just twist this a little bit.
And is this actually pancetta, or is it
This is actually pancetta.
streaky bacon?
You could use streaky bacon, but this is the real deal. Like that. And all we do then, grab the ends and just twist it. So what we'll do with these, we'll let it set in the fridge, get it ready, OK?
Jimmy will pan-fry the ballotines and finish them off in the oven along with the veg when the guests arrive. And whilst Doreen carries on wrapping them,
I'm a lucky guy with all these ladies in the kitchen today.
Sandra arrives to help make the Black Forest compote for the chocolate Yule log dessert.
Let's make it cool, shall we? Sound cool?
Let's do that.
All right, so we've got 400 grams of frozen berries that we bought, 150 grams of icing sugar. All right, so we'll get it on the hob, give it a stir.
Do you want me to stir it?
Go on then, you give it a stir. And then we'll leave it just to reduce for a few minutes.
With just under half an hour to go, it's all hands on deck to get everything finished on time.
I'll tell you what, Bev knows how to make a good avocado cream. It's banging, this.
With so much going on in an unfamiliar kitchen, does our Jimmy ever get flustered?
Not really. I mean, it can be a bit hairy at times, but we always manage to pull it off in the end.
Just as well, Jimmy. Your time's up. The guests are here.
Tray loaded with toffee. Choo-choo.
Guests seated, time for Jimmy and his helpers to serve the first course.
Bev, how's the avocado cream?
Beautiful. Compliments to the person that made it.
While the volunteers enjoy the salmon,
Something to be desired.
Jimmy and his kitchen elves are wrapping up the main course ready to be served.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It seems like Jimmy's festive fare is going down a treat.
And I brought
Best Christmas dinner I've ever had.
Totally superb. I think I'd like the recipe for that, please, Chef.
The final course has been a sweet success.
The dessert was absolutely delicious. It was too good really to start on because it looked like a little picture.
The sweet was really nice, and I think I've done a really good job.
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's come here this afternoon. I'm sure you'll all agree we've had a lovely afternoon here in our pop-up restaurant. We'd just like to show our appreciation. And a Merry Christmas to everyone.
Bev, couldn't have done it without you.
That looked like such a great thing to do.
Yeah, it was great. It was a really good cause and it was really good fun, actually.
When's your next one? When's your next pop-up?
Well, I have a pop-up running for 6 months anyway, in Balham, in southwest London.
Is that a fondue one?
Yes, it's fondues, hot cocktails and wild game. So we do that 6 nights a week. Yeah.
Haven't had a fondue for a long time.
I'll stop.
What do you got for us here?
So here we've got our own version of a chocolate Yuletide log. So we've it's a chocolate sponge and then covered with ganache. And we filled it with, so normally we fill it with cream, whipped cream, but we've also put some marshmallow in there as well.
Oh, what
all right.
a genius
some toasted
idea.
hazelnuts on top, and a fruit compote, well, a fruit coulis as well. All right, so give it a go.
Okay.
Get you some salt.
How
Just give it a little dip, I think.
lovely.
Go for it.
Carol,
So we've had a-
Carol in my ears just going,
Oh, sorry, Amanda.
I don't know if she knows she's even making the noise.
There you go.
I'll bring you some in the break, okay?
There's plenty.
Oh,
There's another one for the camera crew as well. So.
That is so delicious, and that fruit compote cut through the chocolate. Just takes away the sweetness.
Ooh,
Yeah,
listen
that
to
makes
you,
sense.
all professional.
I'm not a massive fan of Christmas pudding, you see. So to me, that's just a real guilty pleasure. Chocolate
I might
marshmallows.
just have to eat all of this.
Chocolate marshmallows.
It's for
and nuts.
charity, isn't it?
Hold on a second. Let me just cut a big slice of that.
For Carol.
There we go. Right, you link into the break.
Okay. This is for Carol.
I'm going through to Carol.
He's going through. Someone follow him. Still to come. Number 2, still to come from a food gadget that was flying off the shelves on Black Friday to some homeware inspired by Downton Abbey. Don't miss our guide to the perfect presents for all the girls in your life this Christmas. That's straight after the break.
so lovely.